makes them die. Some people takes many guards, buys very good cars, and or makes travel with very safe ways, but Allah Azza wa Jal also can bring the death to them, even they do not expect it from that direction. And the time of death also comes as a surprise. No one can understand, or no one can knows it. فَأَذَاقَهُمُ اللَّهُ الْخِزْيَ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا. Thus Allah Azza wa Jalla made them to taste the disgrace. فَأَذَاقَهُمْ, made them to taste the disgrace. Allah Azza wa Jalla used the same word, ذَوْق, taste. فَأَذَاقَهُمُ اللَّهُ الْخِزْيَ. Allah Azza wa Jalla, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made them to taste the disgrace فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا, in this worldly life, in the present time. فَأَذَاقَهُمُ اللَّهُ الْخِزْيَ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيا. So it means that the adhab, the punishment, it doesn't only for akhirah. Allah Azza wa Jal may bring the adhab, may start the adhab from this life. The disbelievers may receive the adhab beginning from this life. It should not only be at the hereafter, at the second life. No, it may come to them, it may surround them, the adhab, the punishment in this life. فَأَذَاقَهُمُ اللَّهُ الْخِزْيِ. Allah Azza wa Jal made them to taste the disgrace فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا. The punishment came to them in kind of disgrace. Al-Khizi فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيا, in this life. وَلَا عَذَابُ الْآخِرَةِ أَكْبَرُ. And it doesn't mean that this is the punishment and it's only that. No, it's only beginning. وَلَا عَذَابُ الْآخِرَةِ, and the punishment of the hereafter. وَلَا عَذَابُ الْآخِرَةِ أَكْبَرُ, biggest. The punishment of the akhirah is biggest. وَلَا عَذَابُ الْآخِرَةِ أَكْبَرُ, it is biggest. The adhab, the punishment in this life, it's something limited. In every aspect, it's limited. Its time limited, and its magnitude is limited. But the adhab of akhirah, the adhab in the hereafter, there is no limitation. And in its quantity also there is no limitation. فَذُوقُوا فَلَن نَزِيدَكُمْ إِلَّا عَذَابًا. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, taste this torment, we will not increase, only your torment. It means that Allah Azza wa Jalla will increase their torment. In each day, each time, Allah Azza wa Jalla will increase their torment in that hellfire. فَذُوقُوا فَلَن نَزِيدَكُمْ إِلَّا عَذَابًا. So the adhab of akhirah, the torment of akhirah, increases every day, increases every time. So it is biggest. If you compare the adhab in this life with the adhab in akhirah, if you make ratio, it comes nothing. The adhab of this world comes nothing, because the ratio between zero and between infinity is zero, nothing. So the adhab of akhirah, the punishment of akhirah is biggest. وَلَا عَذَابُ الْآخِرَةِ أَكْبَرُ. But you should think about it in order to understand how it is big. لَوْ كَانُوا يَعْلَمُونَ. If they only knew. لَوْ كَانُوا يَعْلَمُونَ. It means that if they make ilm, if they try to understand, they can understand that the adhab of akhirah, the torture of akhirah, is biggest than the torture of this life. If you think about it, you are able to know, you are able to understand, you have the ability. But you should think about how Allah Azza wa Jalla can punish the people in the hereafter, and how the punishment in this life is limited. So let those who are addressed beware about the punishment of the hereafter. Allah Azza wa Jal informs about His punishment in order that they may understand, or they may remember the truth. لو كانوا يعلمون, it doesn't mean if they only knew, they don't know. You cannot understand that they may be excused because they do not know. No, the ayah says لو كانوا يعلمون. It's actually a verb. It means a verb. If they do make علم, لو كانوا يعلمون, there is something called علم, and you should do it, you should make it. For example, when Allah Azza wa Jalla blaming the people that they are not making علم, ولكن أكثر الناس, the most of the people, لا يعلمون. Allah Azza wa Jalla blame them. So means that they do not make علم. They have the ability to make علم. They have the ability to understand, to do علم, to reach that certain knowledge. علم means certain knowledge. And the human entity has the ability to reach that certain knowledge. At the first time when Allah has created us, we wasn't able to do that. والله أخرجكم من بطون أمهاتكم لا تعلمون شيئا. At that point, at the point of zero, when we born, we weren't able to use our eyes and our ears and our heart to produce knowledge. But at that point we were not making ilm. But then Allah Azza wa Jalla teached us, and the human entity becomes able to understand, to realize, to analyze, to hear and see and understand. So he should do that, because these favors Allah Azza wa Jalla has given to him in order to produce the knowledge, to understand his Creator, to understand the truth. So if he does not do that, Allah Azza wa Jalla blaming him and say he does not do ilm, and he blames him. وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَ النَّاسِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. Why does not they do ilm? Allah Azza wa Jalla blame them. But if you understand that they are ignorant people, they couldn't learn, they haven't the tools to reach the knowledge, they couldn't go to school, they couldn't have book in order to read, so they do not know anything, so they are ignorant people and they should be excused. No. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, you have the eyes and the ears and your heart, and the ayat of Allah Azza wa Jalla, the evidences of Allah Azza wa Jalla comes to you from every direction. From every direction you receive the ayat from the sky. وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ, even in yourself you have the ayat, the evidence of your Creator. And the knowledge, the truth that you should reach is very simple and is very understandable, and that is La ilaha illallah, no creator except the one who created everything, who created me. No one has the right to be worshipped except the only one Creator. This simple, pure knowledge you have to reach. Whether you are a professor or whether you are a simple man, you have the ability to reach to this pure knowledge. Allah Azza wa Jal created the human as someone who is able to reach, to produce this knowledge. So لو كانوا يعلمون, Allah Azza wa Jalla means that if they do make ilm, they will understand, they would understand. if they did ilm, they would understand the truth. But they didn't. Deliberately, they didn't want to make ilm. They didn't want to understand. They ran away from the truth. So Allah Azza wa Jalla blamed them. And the people in hellfire, they said, لو كنا نعق وقالوا لو كنا نسمع أو نعقل, if we did hear, لو كنا نسمع أو نعقل, if we did intellect, we weren't here. They blamed themselves, as Allah Azza wa Jalla blaming themselves in the ayats. They didn't say, if we did have eyes, if we did have ears, if we did have minds, we weren't have them. So we couldn't intellect, we couldn't reason, we couldn't understand, and we came in this hellfire. They didn't say that. They said, if we لو كنا نسمع, if we did hear, it means that they has the ears but they didn't use. أو كنا نعقل, if we did intellect, it means that they had minds in their lives, they had hearts but they didn't use. لهم قلوب لا يفقهون بها وَلَهُمْ أَعْيُنٌ لَا يُبْصِرُونَ بِهَا. They have hearts, but they do not reason with them. They have eyes, but they do not see with them. وَلَهُمْ آذَانٌ. Don't think that they weren't have ears. لَهُمْ آذَانٌ لَا يَسْمَعُونَ بِهَا. They did not hear with them. أولئك كالأنعام. So they like the animals. بل هم أضل. Nay, they are in reality worse than them. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم ولسائر المؤمنين. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا واخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به. واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.